rhythm is tricky. This rhythm is tricky.
To win the Champions League is like to be immortal. I always feel that I can win.
I realized immediately, you have to win.
Jurgen just says, have a look around the stadium, because this is where you win the Champions League.
How to win the Champions League. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
10 months ago, I spent $10,000 of my own money buying the most futuristic tech products from Kickstarter. But because it's Kickstarter, only half of them actually arrived. The other half have ended up a combination of companies who've clearly run out of money trying to build their products, or just straight up scammers who are trying to rob people. We'll get to that. But the question is, are the products that did arrive so incredible that it was still worth paying that insane amount of money to Kickstarter? Or are they actually just a kick in the teeth? Kicking things off with the very cheapest one, the roll order. And I can't actually believe this. I backed this product thinking, oh, cool, a decently fast charger with a 90cm retractable cable baked inside of it. So you can always have everything you need without the cable taking up extra space or getting tangled in a bag. I paid around $40 for this, and I got nothing. If you back a product on Kickstarter, there is no guarantee that you receive that product. And you're probably thinking, Aaron, it's right here. Like, what are you talking about? This is the crazy part. After 9 months of hearing absolutely zero from this company, which, by the way, is enough time I could have had my own child, I was like, let me just look online. They listed the thing on Amazon. I tried buying it, and that is the product that's standing here. If you can even call this standing. I mean, this is actually how the thing arrived. Looking a lot less like roll order. a lot more like rolled over. But honestly, this just sucks as a company practice. Because clearly they've decided we didn't make as much money as we wanted to on Kickstarter, so they tried selling what stock they did have on Amazon, but while their paid supporters who have been sitting there right from the very beginning are still waiting for their product like a year later. Also, I'm not saying this just because I'm vexed right now, but this just wasn't worth it. The product itself, I would say, feels, flip. God damn it. I was going to say feels fine. It feels like a decent quality charger, but just with a bunch of small red flags. Like, for example, this retractable mechanism doesn't work all the time. Because you're pulling in the same direction that your plug face is, there's a pretty good chance that you will also pull the plug out in the process. It uses a USB-A port on the front, which is giving 2019. And I think most fundamentally, products like this have already been made by other companies, and I think they've done it better. So we're not exactly on a roll with Kickstarter right now, but let's keep track of the success rate, which so far is 0. But maybe the X Cutter can save it. So this is the ultimate multifunctional box opener. Sounds a lot more like a Pokemon move to me. But that's not actually why I paid for it. I'm constantly, when I'm opening up boxes, accidentally also slicing the thing inside those boxes. But this is claiming to be a box opener that never cuts contents, which we have to test. So this is what you get for basically $40. Well, you can tell they didn't spend all of it on packaging. And inside is some ink. This is for the overlay pen on the other side of the thing, and then the cutter itself. The thing's apparently got 10 functions in one. Utility knife, saw, and packing tools. Oh, that doesn't count. It's kind of like they ran out after number 4, but management said they needed 10 on their desk by tomorrow morning. Last time I checked, made of titanium is not a function. So first impression, the mechanism does feel very responsive. I really like that the blade automatically retracts unless you're actively holding it out. It makes the default setting it tucked away, which feels like a good safety feature. Although, to be fair, you can actually touch it with your fingers and it doesn't feel sharp. Okay, let's put their no cuts claim to the test. So there's 2 boxes here. Each one of them contains one of my rarest Pokemon cards. So, normal knife. That didn't feel good. And now, X Cutter. Ooh, actually did a lot more dragging of the card inside. I'm not sure that was good for either. So, for the traditional knife, that's quite bad. There's a very blatant line right through the middle. And now the X Cutter. Oh dear. I mean, it's not better. This is too much pain for one video. Okay, and then on the other side of the X Cutter, we've got this redacting pen, which is made to basically conceal your address details before throwing out these boxes. Okay. I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit to get going, and you can kind of see how obscuring this ink actually is, but it's also not a one swipe and your problems disappear kind of situation. So is this actually straight up better than the $100 knife that I use for pretty much all of our unboxing so far, or is the only thing this company has actually cut all corners? Let's keep it with us and see how it fares over the course of this video. So this one, I'm like bursting to get inside of. The pencil